Welcome back to EBACE TV. I'm Allison Godlove. Joining me now in the studio is Juergen Wiese and Bajtay, both with EBAA. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
How is EBACE going? How are you feeling?
It's going great, Allison. It's a great show, and we're actually just coming from a signature ceremony. And on behalf of the EBAA, we just signed the Buckingham Palace Declaration, the United for Wildlife Buckingham Palace Declaration. So we are excited to be here and talk about it.
Yeah, tell me about what United for Wildlife Buckingham Palace Declaration.
Allison, it's a series of commitments that the EBAA just signed up to combat illicit wildlife trade. So basically it contains commitments for trade associations and transport associations like ours and like-minded business groups, individuals even, to fight this ferocious crime, because it's a crime that it costs between $5 and $20 billion a year. And criminals are more and more increasingly exploiting these transport networks and use our infrastructure to trade with these species, flora and fauna, and also carry these to Europe, all the way from Africa. And as part of our sustainability efforts, we decided to sign up to this declaration, and we are really looking forward to work with all like-minded associations, individuals, and to raise awareness to our membership, share information about it. Yeah.
So you're talking about this being part of the sustainable efforts. So talk to me about why that's so important.
Right. Sustainability is not only CO2 emissions. So sustainability is there are lots of sustainability development goals, the UN SDGs, and so one of them, number 15, is that topic. And so, or it's contributing to that topic, because we are not the only species on Earth. So it's important to have a balanced ecosystem, and to preserve that balanced ecosystem, it's important to preserve some of the endangered species. And here we have an opportunity, as Bajtay just mentioned, which we want to put a block to that opportunity by signing this declaration that traffickers will not use business aviation for the purpose of their business. And we don't have figures that say exactly that is the amount of going through business aviation, but we want to start now to stop it immediately and take a bold action and a bold statement, and this shall not be done. And this is why Bajtay said we have to raise the awareness amongst our stakeholders, amongst our members, amongst operators, charter operators, customers, but also that means we have to work together with other partners, like for example the Air Charter Association, with regional airports, because with an increase of the fleet of aircraft which can do long-range missions, you can probably fly direct from a country where the source of your material which you want to smuggle, let's say it this way, is directly to a smaller airfield or airport within Europe. And that's why we need some partners also to raise the awareness overall, to raise some suspicion where it comes from. And that is, I think, one of our next tasks.
Yeah.
And by the way, I want to really mention that I had the honor to sign it, but I did not initiate it. As a chairman, I was now able to sign this declaration, but this declaration actually I dedicated also to the late Secretary General Athar Hussein Khan, who was instrumental behind that, because that came directly from his heart, fighting this crime.
He saw it from the beginning that this is something that needed to be paid attention to now.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So what are the next steps? What happens now?
What happens now is when the real work starts. Mm-hmm. Now that we signed the declaration, the real work starts to, as Juergen has said as well, to raise awareness, to inform our members about it, to make sure that all companies abide by the rules, all companies, any company or member or operator can sign up to the declaration. So we want to make sure that it reaches the widest possible audience within our industry.